Hey friends, this is Dawn. Dawn wanted something a little bit more fun than just this basic, boring, just red hair. She wanted some dimension. She wanted something fun. She wanted something orangey. So here we go. So this footage is about a year old, year and a half old. So I don't want to hear nothing about the mass. It is what it is, guys. So stay tuned to see how I make her bold and dimensional. Hey guys, welcome to Hair Toots Light. I'm Elyse Rox. This is raw, real, and diverse hair education. I help hairstylists become better hairstylists. All right, guys, here we go. So we're going to take it back to the 90s a little bit here. So I'm using my Nomad Hair foil board, of course, and this is the tortoiseshell one. My Costco foils, because if you can afford designer foils, then you can afford anything in the world. I don't believe in designer foils. I just get mine at Costco. Same shit. Okay, so anyways, back to, I'm already preaching. I just got here. Fuck. All right, so we are going to just do some slices. We're doing it 90s style, guys. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to do 2 to 2s. Like we did in the 90s. I'm going to do 2 slices, and then I'm going to leave a gap where I would put 2 slices, and then I'm going to do 2 slices, and then I'm going to leave a gap, and then I'm going to do 2 slices, and then I'm going to leave a gap. So I filmed some of this footage on my own, guys, so pardon me if my big old head's in the way. So as you can see, sometimes I butter my board before I get in there, and I work that lightener in, and that's why I love using a board, because I could really drive that lightener home into the hair, making it really bold. Okay, guys, so here we go, where we're going to slice it, and we're going to give it a deep weave. Now, I'm going to use this big fat comb, and so I am so picky about my combs, and so I just like go in, and I am going to tease this because I want to keep like a bit of a cushion at the root. I don't want it too close to the root, and I also want the ends nice and bright. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to leave that big space in between. As you can see, I'm evening this all out, and I again am taking this section straight across and teasing it a bit to just kind of diffuse it at the root. This is kind of like a slice, tease, and smudge. So kind of like the Nikki Wildflower, if you guys follow her. I kind of figured this out one time. This lady came to me. Oh, shit. Like, years ago. I still do her hair, Saida, and I actually just posted her hair not that long ago. She came to me with a terrible, really thick highlight like this, but nobody root shadowed her. And all I did was color melt her. Guys, it came out so amazing. I'm like, well, why are we learning so hard to do balayage? We just do a whole bunch of slices and then like color melts it with a natural color at the root. Well, because there's technique, right? And we want to learn how to do different techniques and create different looks with different techniques. So you could absolutely do it that way. Like my friend Lacey says, there's a 90 million ways to get to the mall. And as long as you get to the mall, that's all that matters, right? And so that's what we're going to do. So through the whole mohawk section, we are doing these slight teases and feathers and all kinds of things. And I'm going to come in and I'm going to do all of these really thick, straight lines. Like I said, I want it like 90s style, but like updated. So I want big, thick chunks, because the thicker the chunk, the more dimension you're going to have. So we're just going to go ahead and work that in with the lightener. Like I said, Magic 10 and Olaplex. Lift 9. Now I'm going to come into the sides, and I'm doing like deep weaves. As you can see, I hold my board in between my 2 middle fingers. And like I said, I don't want to carry it all the way up, but I am feathering it all the way up into the root. So I do take my balayage techniques and incorporate them into my foiling techniques. So I'm going to take these big, huge sections. You see, I'm doing big, huge, deep weaves into the hair. So I get these big, chunky things. And I'm going to do some teasy things. I want dimension. And the more dimension you get, the bigger, chunkier, thicker weaves you make, the more dimension you'll get. The finer weaves you make, the less dimension you'll get. Guys, figure this out. Grab a mannequin head. Do practice. I mean, this is the way we figure things out. And as you can see, I'm not wrapping it all the way up because I didn't take the color all the way up to the scalp. So there's no reason to like tuck it up. And I'm no precision foil folder, because nobody ever said, wow, that girl like put such amazing foils in my head, but my color looks like crap. Doesn't matter how your foils look, as long as your color looks amazing. So all those people that spend a shit ton of time like making sure that their foils look beautiful, I'm glad you like wasting your time. I just put them in. As long as there's no bleeders, it don't matter. But if you're one of those people that's like an exceptionally good origami folder just by nature, good for you. So I'm not folding it all up because I like to leave it like just breathing in there. I don't like to like tuck it all up and make it super tight or anything. So I'm just going to go in again. Like I said, I'm just doing like a brick lay, just kind of like some slight V's in the back. Not so much a brick lay, just like slight V's in the back, deep weaves. I'm probably going to put like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 foils in the back of the head. Not a lot because the more foils you put, the less dimension you have. As you can see, I have no crazy clipper. I don't clip off 90 million sections of the head because inevitably I will pull the wrong clip and everything's going to come tumbling down anyways. So as you guys, I always work with an assistant, but you guys can see I can do it by myself if I have to. And I actually worked alone and double booked for 20 something years by myself. That's when times were a lot simpler. And we got everybody in not like an hour and a half, and things are not that simple anymore. So as you can see, I'm just taking these diagonals and I'm just flipping them up. And now once she processes, we are going to stop oxidation, and we are going to, with Malibu CD Ox, and then we are going to give her a light shampoo. We're going to blow dry her just a little bit, and then we are going to apply her base and blend out those roots, and you guys will see that in a little bit. So guys, if you guys like and enjoy my content, don't forget to leave some comments, because the more comments you leave, then YouTube thinks that you actually like my shit and that you will get to see more of it, and that other people want to see more of it, and that like everybody in YouTube land will want to see more of it. It's all about engagement, guys. And the more you engage with my stuff and tell me how much you love it or how much you hate it or whatever, so I can delete your comment, because that's what I do, then it just shows YouTube that you love my stuff. Okay, guys, so we're coming up to the last foil here, and it's right on top. We're going to include that into the mohawk section. Deep weave, a bit of a tease. As you can see, I clipped it on there, and then I feather it up to the top, and then we're just going to fold that up. And like I said, we're going to process that until it is done, probably about a level 8 because we're going with orange, and then we're going to rinse it, and we are going to stop oxidation with Malibu CD Ox, and then we will shampoo it, dry it, no conditioner, because conditioner is not the thing to do. How's your social media? IG, FB, TikTok? Do you even know how to show up on social media? Are you still confused about what to post from all the hundreds of photos and videos you have in your gallery? Do you scroll and scroll and then you wind up more confused about what to even choose? Or do you even have any idea how to navigate the world of social media today? Don't worry, because I got your back. Introducing Social Savvy Stylist, a beginner's guide to where you will be able to learn how to use the power of social media in about 2 hours to attract new clients, build a loyal following, and turn those followers into paying clients, and ultimately grow your business. So click on the link to learn more. Okay, so no conditioner. We dried her, and sometimes I'll give them a trim up. So now I'm using Magix 10 in 6.4 and Aranco, and their volume is a little bit more oxygenated with 21 volume. It has like 0.1 volume more. So it just does booble a little bit. But this is a 10-minute color. It's non-progressive. There's 96 shades. This shit's the bomb. You want to see 10-minute touch-ups? Magix 10 is where it at, guys. I love this color line. It did take some time to work with, but once you nail it, you got it. It's your friend forever. I love this shit. It is fire. You want to put out some touch-ups, guys. This is it. So I'm going in with the Magix 10 pure shades, and we have red jasper, a little bit of the orange, and we're just working that through on the ends because I am blurring it. I did feather it up. We just kept it kind of rooted because, like I said, I don't want it like smack dab like 90s, but I do want it like, 2022 was it when I did this. So again, like I said, so just using the direct dye in the ends, we will Olaplex her as well, and give her a light shampoo just because there is oxidative color on her scalp. Now, sometimes you can butt these up and sometimes you can't. So it was worked for me to butt these two up, but sometimes it doesn't work. So I do love to comb my colors through, and I do work them side to side, and I just make sure that everything is thoroughly saturated. I always saturate heavily, and I always make sure everything's combed out before I start working it through. Guys, the before is coming of Dawn's hair, of how it looked before. So here's Dawn's hair before. There was no dimension, no fun, no nothing. And now here it is, guys. Dawn's hair is full of fun and full of surprises and orange streaks and fun and dimension and gorgeousness. And it looks absolutely amazing. And I brought that 1990s hair up into 2022. It looks absolutely amazing. I can't talk, guys. I'm so flabbergasted. Anyways, guys, if you like and enjoy my content, don't forget to follow me on all the socials. And if you like this video, don't forget about this one, guys. And thanks for watching. And I love you. And don't forget to hit the ding dong. Bye, guys.